welcome back. So, you know, shopping for makeup can be really tricky, especially when it comes to makeup brushes, right? How do you know which one to buy? Is the expensive one better? Is the one that says it's all natural better? We just don't know. So, you know what we did today? We got makeup artist Ruben Bermudez to come in and give us the goods on makeup brushes. He's going to break it all down for you because let's face it, ladies and gents out there too, because everybody wants to look flawless. The brushes make the difference, right?
Absolutely.
Welcome to
No more
Good
finger
Day.
painting. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I really want to learn about all this because I see all of these beautiful brushes. They're clean, they're in order, and I'll be honest with you, mine looks like maybe one of this, and maybe one of this, and that's it.
And that's typical. That's a good starter kit.
Is it really?
Yeah. You don't have to have a whole set of brushes in order to do one face. I typically just use 4 to 5 brushes on any given person that I work with. But today I brought 3 different brands with 3 different price points.
Okay.
So I picked a few here. These are good for putting on your highlighter or anything that's powder texture. These are natural hair fiber brushes. And
is that important, the natural hair fiber? Because I hear about like what the bristles are made of can make the difference.
Absolutely. So your natural hair fibers, you want to use that with anything of a powder texture. So like your foundation powders, your eyeshadows, your highlighter powders. And then for something synthetic is good for anything liquid or cream textured. And those will really help to kind of smooth out the product when you apply it to your skin.
Okay.
So these brushes here are for powders. They range anywhere between $14 to $25.
For one brush?
Yeah, for one brush. And this is good for powders. For your eyeshadows, these brushes range anywhere from $6.99 to about $20, depending on which ones you're using for the certain eye area. And then something a little more fancier are your fan brushes. Everybody loves a nice fan brush.
They do?
So, yeah, these are really great for your highlighting, for your more advanced artists.
Okay.
And then these are good for highlighting. They range from $14 to about $30. And we have MAC, NYX Professional Makeup, and Crown brush. Nobody really knows about the Crown brush just yet, but it's a brand that's really popular within the artistry community that your everyday woman can use as well. So
if I just wanted to set, look, I don't want it too complicated. What price range am I looking at for someone who, you know, I do my makeup. I'm not a makeup artist, clearly, but, you know, I want to look good. What would you say is the price point I should be looking at?
Well, you should probably invest in a set because you probably get a lot more for a lot less.
Okay.
A good set at Crown can range anywhere between $20 to $50, and that's for a good 8 to 12 set brush set.
Not bad.
And not bad at all. Now, if you want something that's a little more quality, it's going to be around for a long time, depending on how well you take care of them. It can range, and MAC sells them individually. They only sell them in sets during holiday, and they can range anywhere between $19 and up to $50.
Okay, well, that's still good because I thought you were going to say like $500.
No. If it's $500, you really need to just invest in hiring a makeup artist like myself.
Exactly. Okay, and let's talk about cleaning brushes because I will be honest again. I don't clean mine nearly as often as I should. I know. How often should we be cleaning our brushes?
Cleaning your brushes is really important because you want to make sure your brushes are hygienic enough for you and or for someone else. So using a spray-on cleanser on paper towel, gently wipe the brush on the paper and it'll remove the product of makeup, sanitize it, and then condition the hairs for you so they stay intact throughout your use. If you want a really good deep clean, a nice liquid cleanser that you can use in the sink with your hand, just gently wash them and then leave them out to dry on some paper towel like we have here overnight to dry, and they're ready for you to use in the morning.
What's this low number here?
This is a great tool to use when you wash your brushes. So if you don't want to use the palm of your hand, just put it down on your finger like this in the palm and just gently wipe the brush with the solution in your hand.
Have you seen that little twisty thing that looks like a dishwasher?
Yes, there's so many tools. You can buy those on Amazon.
Those?
I love them.
Okay.
I don't own one yet, but I love seeing them being in use. And they spin around. They get deep clean into the brush. Yeah.
I feel like you really get them. Okay, so let's bottom line it for folks. You don't have to go uber expensive.
No.
You don't, and you're saying the type of bristle makes a difference. If it's more natural, you want to use it with the powders. Synthetic is more for liquids.
Liquids and cream.
Should you mix it then? Buy some?
You can definitely mix because they also make dual fiber brushes. These are synthetic and natural hair brushes. You can use them with creams, liquids, or powders. They're really good for buffing. They're almost like beauty blenders, and they come in all different shapes and sizes. You can see this is a fan brush here that's dual fiber as well. So they have different ones for different areas of the face.
All right. Now, listen, for those of us who are just throwing up our hands saying, I can't do this, how can I get a hold of you?
You can reach me at beautybyruben.com and also on Instagram at beautybyruben.
So let me ask a question. If I went to, say, a convenience store and bought their brushes, can that work?
You absolutely can. You just got to make sure you clean them, and then when you go to use your products, less is more. Build it in small increments to get the look that you're wanting out of that product.
All right, you heard it from him. He's the expert. I'm just along for the ride. Because let me actually show you. So this is a makeup brush set that we got eons ago. This is how much I use mine. I don't even use it. It's still in the package. But you said this is good. Keep it in the package.
Keep it in the packet. That way it keeps the form of the brush intact for you throughout the longevity of the brush.
Okay, maybe I'll add 1 or 2 more to my repertoire, but it makes a difference. We're learning together here on Good Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, back up to you guys.